before we even start, we just always have to open the sunroof. Boys, come on. Now let's get started. Beautiful day, everybody. Welcome back to Good day, beautiful day, everybody. Welcome back to Cars 924. It is your boy Kudzai, and today I bring you back with another top 10 video. How you guys doing? Actually, by the way, I never actually even get to ask you that. Hope you guys are all doing good. So just before we start off with this video, you know how to do. Subscribe to the channel and turn on your post notifications to be alerted when new videos dropped, and share this video with your friends and family to make this channel go bigger and bigger. So without any further ado, let's actually get a small little cinematic shot of the 10 cars that we're actually going to be talking about in this video. That's it.
I still want the act, not the ghost.
In today's video, what are we actually going to be filming in? Are we going to be filming in the 320i, the 318, the 420i, or this 2018 facelift C-Class? Oh yes, definitely we are. Let's hit it. Look at that, I was just about to film, and then with a sick G-Class right there. Car spotting, boys. G-Class never gets old. So cool, quick disclaimer that I actually want to put out there is that these cars are not actually filmed or put in a specific type of order saying that this is the best car that you can get for so and so much money. So let's actually get. So the first car that I actually want to talk about is the 2016 BMW M4 F82 with the inline 6 S55 engine, specifically twin turbo inline 6. Gosh, I love that car. Probably one of my favorite cars on this list currently right now. But the only one drawback about the car, one thing that I actually don't like about it, is obviously the exhaust note. It sounds a little bit weird, but it's something that I'm probably will be able to grow to love. And then in terms of pricing, boy, you're looking at about 680,000 rand above. That includes your BMW M4 CS, BMW M4 Competition, and the BMW M4 DTM. Cool, so the second car that I actually want to talk about is the BMW M140i. Basically the car that was the successor to the BMW M135i, which has actually been seized out. They don't make these cars anymore, specifically that BMW M135i with the M55 engine, single turbo twin scroll, which has now been succeeded by the BMW M140i, of course, with the B58 engine, which you will definitely find in the new Toyota Mark 5 Supra. A little bit controversial on the Super part, but that's something we can talk about later on. But then in terms of pricing point, for a very low mileage BMW M140i, you can definitely pick it up for 590,000 rand. So next on our list is the 2015 Mercedes-Benz A45, one of my favorite brands in the automotive world. They truly made one hell of an ultimate pocket rocket. This car is absolutely amazing. I love the way it shifts, I love the way it drives, and I definitely love the way it looks. So then in terms of pricing point, you're going to be looking at around about 460,000 rand and below, which is actually great value for money for a car that offers an excellent amount of performance, and obviously the aesthetic looks, the appearance of it is just menacing. It's different. So the next car on our list is another pocket rocket, specifically the 2016 Audi RS3 Quattro Sportback inline 5 294 kilowatt single turbo. This car is the best pocket rocket value for money car that you can actually get right now. But then in terms of pricing, it's kind of hard just to justify, but they've basically held their value for around about 1 million rand and above. So sticking with the brand Audi, the next car that I actually want to talk about is the 2017 Audi RS5 Coupe. Personally, for me, the favorite thing that I actually like about the car is the front profile. Looks mean, very aggressive, and the headlights look out of this world. Basically, Audi kills it with their headlights. No one can even compete with that. But then the one thing that I actually definitely don't like about it is the rear end. It doesn't look as menacing as the front end, but I'm sure Audi can do a few minor little adjustments on the next successor to the Audi RS5. And then in terms of pricing point, these cars fetch for about 1 million rand and above. So sticking with the brand Audi, guys probably think I love Audi, but I really love Mercedes. This car on our list is going to be the 2018 Audi TT RS. Well, basically called the baby R8. Great performance sports car, able to deliver its power flawlessly and exceptionally. Great power to weight ratio, so it is an absolute monster. So specifically on Auto Trader, I actually found a Audi TT RS 2018 with 15,000 kilometers going for 980,000 rand. It just goes to show that these type of cars really do hold their value pretty well, just the same as the RS3. So the next car that we're actually going to be talking about on this list, specifically this brand, is Mercedes-Benz, but specifically the car Mercedes-Benz C63 AMG Saloon, not the coupe. The reason why I absolutely adore this car is the twin turbocharged 4-liter V8. Although some critics might say that the 6.3-liter naturally aspirated V8 might sound better than the 4-liter V8, personally for me, I think both sound absolutely good. Mercedes-Benz actually did make up for it by going twin turbocharged by still keeping with the V8. Okay, now let me not even ramble on about anything anymore. But in terms of pricing point, you're going to be looking at around about 1.3 million rand. Of course, the price is very justified. Okay, moving away from the brand Mercedes-Benz, I feel like I've been fanboying it too much, but now we're moving over onto BMW. So the car that we're going to be talking about next is the BMW M8 Competition, specifically the 2020 model. This is currently the fastest production BMW that you can actually buy. This car absolutely destroys supercars. It is a game changer in the automotive scene with its xDrive and its 4-liter twin turbocharged V8. But then in terms of price point, you would definitely not find anything below 2.8 million. So this car is very expensive. So the second last car that we're actually going to be talking about on this list is a 2014 Volkswagen Golf 7R. It's probably the cheapest car that I've actually going to be talking about on this list. One thing that I definitely like about it is the headlights in the front, very different and iconic. And one thing I definitely don't like about it is probably the rear cabin space. In terms of legroom, it's pretty much minimalistic. And then in terms of price, you're going to be looking at around about 380,000 rand for that particular type of model of car. So the last and final car that we're actually going to be talking about on this list is, of course, another Mercedes, specifically the Mercedes-Benz CLA45 2015 model. Very similar to the Mercedes-Benz A45 in terms of drivetrain configuration, same engine, same gearbox. Phenomenal car, great value for money. But then in terms of pricing point, if you're going to be looking for a clean titled, low average mileage car, you're going to be looking around about 550,000 rand. Alright, so that is it for today's video. If you feel like I missed any other car in this list, don't be afraid to even mention it in the comment box down below, or even sending me a DM or a post on the Cars94 Instagram page. So I'd like to thank you all so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Also follow the Cars94 Instagram page. Please don't forget that. It's in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Peace.